Today's art book claims to give us solutions. So let's flip through Acrylic Solutions and see if it lives up to its name. I'm Dr. Shazia, your paint buddy, and if you love secret art tips, fun painting demos, and brutally honest art supply reviews, then stop scrolling and keep watching Conversations with Canvas. Today, under the spotlight is Acrylic Solutions, exploring mixed media layer by layer by Cozen and Julie. Now, this is a hardbound, spiral bound book. That means it lays completely flat on your desk. This is a very small detail, but very useful for all the artists. I picked my copy from Amazon. Now let's not waste any time and dive into the pages and find out whether this book delivers practical solutions or is it just eye candy. Now the book begins with introductions to Julie and Chris along with their philosophy on mixed media and some guidance on how you could get most out of this book. The book is divided into 5 chapters, each building on the one layer before it. The first section covers up all the basics. That is, it covers up the elements of art which are necessary for design as well as compositions, the materials that are going to be used for mixed media in this book, the color mixing process which has a lot of practical demonstrations, also a special detailed demonstration on how to prepare a glaze and how glazing works. The artists have stressed a lot about glazing because they feel that it makes the paintings look rich, luminous, and the colors vibrant. The next chapter is laying a good foundation. Now, this is all about preparing the surface. According to Julie and Chris, the layering process begins right from the surface preparation stage. Now, this chapter is where the fun really begins, and it really caught my attention. Adding structure. Here, the artists move beyond the techniques and actually show you how they think through a painting. Of course, you are going to be learning ways to build structure using the various mixed media techniques, but what I really loved about this chapter was seeing how each artist's process unfolded. Seeing and reading about how they begin with collage, stencils, and adding more layers gave me a better understanding of how a complex abstract paintings usually evolves from a very humble and messy beginning. The next chapter is all about developing complexity. In this chapter, the artist teaches about adding nuance through color, glazing, which was already taught in the first chapter, texture, collage, and layers. My favorite section from this chapter was learning about how I could create a paint skin and make my own collage paper. And we also get to see how Julie and Chris proceed in this layer on their respective paintings. Finally, we arrive at finessing the details. This is where you put on your critical hat and take a hard look at your painting. Julie and Chris not only evaluate the composition, color relationship, shapes, and areas that might need adjustment in their paintings, but they teach you how you could do it in your work. And honestly, I feel this is the most valuable lesson in the entire book. So, does Acrylic Solutions live up to its name? Well, if you are interested in abstract art, layering techniques, texture, collage, glazing, and mixed media techniques, then this book is for you. And that's a wrap of Acrylic Solutions exploring mixed media layer by layer. Until next time, take care, keep creating, and I'll see you soon for more art magic on Conversations with Canvas. Bye.